Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in San Diego. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, November 11th. You'll be interested to know. Today's Veterans Day. We honor the brave women and men who have answered the call to service, celebrating their courage, commitment, and the sacrifice they and their families have made for the United States. Join us today in giving thanks, sharing stories, and honoring veterans with gratitude, pride, and a spirit of national community. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday at Tourmaline. This morning, it's looking clean with waves around 4 to 5 feet. Conditions stay clean until about 9 when the wind shifts onshore, dropping the height to 3 to 5 feet. By 10, it settles into 3 to 4 plus feet and remains choppy through the afternoon, with onshore winds increasing to 8 miles per hour. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m., with the 3-foot outgoing mid-tide when the west-northwest swell is 3 feet at 14 seconds, and the offshore wind is 2 miles per hour. The first low tide on Tuesday will be 3 feet at 7:45 a.m., followed by a 5-foot high tide at 1:30. The nearshore buoy at Mission Bay West reads 68 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start off clean with waves at 2 to 3 feet on Wednesday, but choppy conditions develop by afternoon. Thursday sees a steady increase in size, reaching 3+ feet with clean conditions early on. Friday brings challenging, choppy surf peaking at 5 to 7+ feet as onshore winds intensify throughout the day. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 63 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 4:50, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:19. It looks like we're in for some patchy fog early today, clearing by mid-morning, and then partly sunny with a high near 77 and a light northwest breeze. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies with patchy fog after 10 p.m., a low around 61, and light winds. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday starts with patchy fog before 10 a.m., then turns cloudy with a high near 73 and light northwest winds. Wednesday night stays mostly cloudy with lows near 60, and Thursday brings a chance of showers between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. before more widespread showers and thunderstorms with a high near 70 and lows near 57. Friday is cooler with highs near 63 and chances for showers into Friday night. Then Saturday becomes mostly sunny with a high near 65 and a partly cloudy night near 53. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, the Sierra Club is suing the County of San Diego over a controversial development that promises more than 450 homes in North County. Dave Hogan, the volunteer chair of the Sierra Club San Diego chapter's legal committee, called it the worst possible kind of development. The group opposes plans for 453 homes on 111 acres in Harmony Grove Village South, just south of San Marcos and west of Escondido. Hogan argues that this wildfire death trap will force residents to drive long distances for work, contradicting the county's claims about addressing housing needs. He stated San Diego needs homes that are affordable to the majority of people, emphasizing this project will not provide those homes. Now on to sports. Is baseball next for Kyler Murray? It is hard to envision another National Football League team giving up much for him, let alone assuring him a starting job. The Cardinals' decision to name Jacoby Brissett their starting quarterback did not matter in Week 10 against a red-hot Seahawks team in Seattle. It is clear the Arizona staff would rather bet its future on Brissett than on Murray, the 2019 #1 draft choice, earning 7 times as much in annual salary. Murray turns 29 before next season, and the Major League Baseball's Athletics own his baseball rights. And if you are a fan of offense, Monday night in Green Bay was ugly. The Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Green Bay Packers 10-7 in a tightly contested match at Lambeau Field. The Eagles' chances of capturing the #1 seed rose to 33% with this win. Jalen Hurts connected with Devonta Smith for a 36-yard touchdown pass, helping the Eagles improve to 7-2. Meanwhile, the Packers struggled, scoring their first points with just 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the game. They fell from first to third in the NFC North standings with a record of 5 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. In local sports, Mountain West football rankings for 2025, Week 11, are here, and the college football season is in full swing. Games are providing results that are both exciting and heartbreaking. San Diego State remains at the top, despite a tough weekend, due to their overall strong play this season. Hawaii has surged up 3 spots after defeating San Diego State, showcasing their dynamic offense and improved defense. UNLV bounced back with a convincing win, while Utah State moved closer to bowl eligibility with a blowout victory over Nevada. Meanwhile, Colorado State continues to struggle, showing little offensive spark this season. In top news, an observatory detected the first radio signal from the interstellar object, 3I Atlas, confirming its natural origin. This signal, detected by MeerKAT, a radio telescope in South Africa, was not a technological transmission. Instead, it showed lines of radio absorption by hydroxyl radicals, consistent with typical comet activity. Astrophysicist Avi Loeb noted that continued monitoring is necessary to determine the nature of 3I Atlas. While some still speculate about its origin, the detection has sparked public interest in astrophysics. Mark your calendars for December 19th, when 3I Atlas reaches its closest point to Earth. In business news, Warren Buffett, the 95-year-old chairman and chief executive officer of Berkshire Hathaway, announced he is going quiet in his annual Thanksgiving letter. While he will continue writing messages to his children and shareholders, he will no longer write the annual shareholder letter once Greg Abel takes over as chief executive at the end of this year. Buffett expressed he generally feels good, despite the effects of aging on his balance, sight, hearing, and memory. He donated shares valued at roughly $1.3 billion to 4 family foundations. Buffett remains optimistic about Berkshire's future and discussed the importance of philanthropy and succession planning. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at $106,000. Ethereum is down 0.5% to just under 3,600. And XRP is up 3% to $2.51. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them sunny mornings sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Around the world, the race is on to harness the near-infinite power of nuclear fusion. In a small town in the south of France, a scientific mega-project is inching closer to solving global energy needs by building a star on Earth. The project, called ITER, aims to replicate the sun's process of fusion, which produces energy without carbon emissions. Despite facing delays and skepticism from some scientists, ITER has reached significant milestones, including the successful installation of the first vacuum vessel module. As nations collaborate, the project symbolizes hope for clean energy, though challenges remain ahead. The ultimate goal is to achieve energy-positive fusion by 2039. And in entertainment news, in an exclusive exit interview, late-night host Steph Colbert reflects on his cancellation from The Late Show after nearly 9 years as the #1 show in late night. Colbert humorously shares his surprise upon learning from his manager that the show would end, calling it interesting. He notes that the decision was purely financial, unrelated to the show's performance. Despite the cancellation, Colbert emphasizes his commitment to making the remaining episodes memorable. He describes the energy he receives from the audience as the best medicine and expresses gratitude for his time in late-night television. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American poet and essayist, Edgar A. Guest. And he said, "Courage must come from the soul within. The man must furnish the will to win. So figure it out for yourself, my lad. You were born with all that the great have had." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in San Diego.